Hello and welcome to today's video. Now before I get into the actual video, let me get all the YouTuber shite out of the way. So firstly, subscribe to the channel. We're so very fucking close to reaching 500 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 1000 by the end of the year. So if you and your friends can all help me out, spam that subscribe button. Don't spam it, press it once. But you know what I mean. Press the subscribe button so you can help me out. Greatly appreciated, and any guides you want to see, leave in the comment section so I can have a look and see how I can make a video on it. So we're doing it on Plastids this time, and you can find these on Cetus bounties, Conclave, Exterminations, Fortuna bounties, and Sabotage missions. So for Cetus bounties, on the level 5 to 15 missions between stage 1 and 2, there's a chance of getting them there. On Conclave, it's a mission reward. On Exterminate, on Jupiter, Kuva, and Lua, you can find them there. On Fortuna bounties, it is the level 20 to 40, stage 1, 2, and 3. And stage 5 to 15, 1 and 2, I believe. And on Sabotage, on the Hive Sabotage, Sea Lab, and tier 2, 3 caches, and Void tier 2 and tier 4 caches. I believe they are found on Saturn, Uranus, Phobos, Pluto, and Eris, and they are found between quantities of 10 to 30. I will leave the wiki description if you want any of this information available for you to read. The best places recommended by the wiki. These are just recommendations though, and they're based on opinion, so don't count these as fact. Defense on Uranus, on the mission Stefano, sorry. It's a great place. Why? It's a defense mission. Defense missions have consistent enemies coming at you for, I believe, for as far as many ways as you want. And if I'm not wrong, I got between like 90 to 110, so around the 100 mark. Every couple of waves on Stefano, so I highly recommend that one. On Saturn, I can't pronounce the name of this one, so I'm just going to leave it on the screen. It's a survival dark sector, if I believe correctly. I can't remember if it's this one or Ophelia on Uranus, but I believe it's an infested mission, and obviously infesteds are like the best mission to do because it's just a bunch of melee troopers swarming you 24/7. So if you bring something like a Hydroid, you can get shit tons out of that. I also believe on Stefano, there's a couple containers and stuff around which you can loot, and they will drop additional Plastids if you want them. On Akkad on Eris, that's a defense mission, also yields Plastids, and Ophelia on Uranus also yields Plastids. That's a survival mission. As for what you can craft with it, you can craft actually a lot of stuff in the game, requires it surprisingly. Plenty of primary weapons, resources, like I think it's a certain alloy, gears, mower parts, components for, you know, what are they called? Those fucking flying wing things. They're used for decorations, ship turrets, I know that. Components for like chassis and neuroptics and shit for your Warframes. A lot of stuff. I believe Death Knight injectors actually require it as well. Obviously I'll leave the wiki in the description so you can obviously go through and read that whole section on the crafting recipes. And finally, before I end off the video, let me just give you the last bit of information. The market, you can buy them for platinum, which I really do not recommend. I would rather you go do the mission, I believe Stefano defense. I would say within doing like 20 waves of that, you'll have more than you would spending platinum in the store. It's 30 platinum for 300 Plastids. So if you did, let's say, 20 waves on Stefano, you would probably end up with close to 390 to 450, I would say. So you can really make your money's worth in just a short grind. There's no need to actually spend your hard-earned platinum on it. So I highly recommend. Don't buy it. Do buy it if you really need a small amount and you're not tight on platinum. But if you're kind of poor on platinum like me, highly recommend just grinding out Stefano with a Hydroid and a Necros, and you could probably pull out more. If not, I haven't played this game in quite a while, so I don't know if they've reworked any of those characters, but if they worked how they used to, you can get a shit ton of drops from enemies. So Hydroid, Necros on Stefano with your mates, just grind out, you know, as many ways as you can feasibly do. Be careful, I think the enemies get up into like the mid to late 30s, early 40s in the later rounds, so it might be a bit difficult for you newer players out there. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, you know what to do, leave any suggestions in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.